are here trying to get started. This job is just not going very good. They had different tile here. Let me see one of these, Elliot. The homeowner is very nice, but she's getting frustrated because nothing seems to be working out. These were going to go on top of our concrete right there, but they can't get a bullnosed, a broken stone bullnose on these. So these get thrown over there in the pile. So let me show you the other ones we found. So the homeowner found these caps. These would work great. So they're 1.5 inches. The only problem is they only come 4-foot lengths. So that would work good up here. We have to cover this little return. So that's messing us up. That's one. So we talked about doing a seam down the middle, but if we widen the steps where we want to widen them, now 4 feet, 8 feet comes up 8 inches short. What are you past? Show me. 8'4". So too short. Nowhere are we putting a ribbon down the middle. So those got changed. So I ran by the homeowner. If we take 1.5 inch foam and cut out a bullnose, we could make a bullnose face, and then we can do this whatever we want. And Tommy came up with an idea. We'll do foam underneath with our 2-inch broken stone on top of it. The homeowner liked that because she liked that sample that was around back. So we're going to try and make that work. So what has to happen is white concrete, and then the rise of each step is black. So we're pouring these all black and then painting them white. How does that sound? Craziness, huh? All the way down the walk. And these are 4x4 squares, which she just called the stone company, and they don't even make 4x4 squares in that style. So we're striking out everywhere. So I think we're all back to concrete. Wait till you see how this unfolds. The builder is on his way here right now to confirm or shut us down and somewhere else. So that's up to speed. See what happens. This is how we're going to leave it today. Our bracing board going up the top peaks, screwed in. Bracing here, these can't kick. Okay, are we changing it again?
Okay.
Hey everybody, we just got back to the shop. We did get caught in a little bit of rain there cleaning up, and I just wanted to get the trucks loaded and out of there. What I wanted to say real quick is that this is Monday. Mondays, I typically don't video. Sometimes I do, but for the most part, I don't video on Mondays. I find that if we just focus on work and get a good start to the week and have a real good productive Monday, then that's how the week follows. If it's a sluggish Monday, don't really get much accomplished, then Tuesday sort of follows and everybody sort of expects the same thing. So Monday, camera down, and we just focus on work, or I do, and everybody just follows the suit, you know, what's in front of them. Today, a couple little hidden things popped up on that project, so I thought it would be a good idea to get the camera out. I didn't know about the broken stone steps coming down there with the cantilever, so I thought that would be really cool to put on video. Also, we're dyeing the concrete black, and they're going to paint the caps that we create white. So I think that'll be a really cool look when we're done. The next thing I discovered today is we're going to form the sidewalk 4 foot wide, break it into 4 foot squares with 5.5 inch gaps between them. And they're going to do decorative rocks in between our pads. So we're going to dye all that concrete black, and they are either going to paint it white and use black landscape rocks, or they're going to leave the concrete black and use white landscape rocks. And lastly, the driveway will be plain concrete, and then we are going to heat it and put hot water heat tubes in it and pump it all from the street with an overhead boom pump. So a lot of things on this job. So I thought, well, let's get the camera out. That way you guys jump in the beginning and see what we're up to. So that's why we missed a tiny bit, but neat project, really excited about it. And the homeowner was a lot of fun today, and I was giving her a hard time there at the end, so she has a good sense of humor about it, and it was all in fun. But she is the one that really made it happen today, getting on the phone and finding out that the paver stones don't come in that size. So plan A, plan B, plan C went out the window, and now we're on to D and maybe even E and F in there too. So give her a lot of credit for this. And as always, come on along. I think you'll like this project. Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. I'm sure my face is dirty already. It's 6:30 in the morning. We're out here. It is raining, raining, raining. Here comes Jim walking down the road, all covered in rain. So I'm probably not going to, I know I'm not going to video too much. We're going to hit this garage and this porch later on, but you can see what we're dealing with. Let me head up the driveway. So no gutters. It's just raining harder at the door opening than it is everywhere else. So that's our garage floor we're pouring. Once we get it poured, we'll do a lean-to and plastic this off real quick. So just to get it done quick. I might put it on time lapse right there. Why not? Okay, so still raining. We just put up a lean-to. The guys are on there. And why not? One more truck right up here to the porch. Same thing, we'll get it poured, make a quick lean-to. We have our lumber laying right there nice and clean, ready to go up as soon as we're done pouring. Let me see if they're okay in here. Okay, I am getting on the road. Just did a nice easy lean-to. This pour was super easy. Rain was coming in, so we shot it in real quick. That's why we have so much left. So we pulled that out away from there. Now the excavator can scoop that up and get rid of it for us. Sorry about that, Tom. Sorry about that, but we were just in a hurry with the rain. Still, that's it. Just a little bit of a struggle here today. Sorry, with the mud, the rain. This is what we did today in the rain. So we'll link it with another video and get a good laugh out of it. See you tomorrow. Okay, comes the rain, and I even said, do I even need to get this camera out? And Ryan said, absolutely, show them what we were up against today. This is our second porch in the rain. We're all done. Had to nail up plastic to get it ready in the rain, dripping off the roof. Just what a pain today was. But we got two nice projects off the list. We got this porch done, as well as the porch and garage this morning. So the face is all done. Now we're nice and safe under here, and we can take these off of the list. Let's go pour something big tomorrow. Come on along with us. Okay, finally, we are back over this job. This is 2 or 3 days later. Just rain off and on all day. We wanted to do these on a decent day, but this isn't rain. This is smoke from, I guess, Canada heading this way. So ozone action day. We're trying to pour these steps. So what we're doing, I talked about this briefly. We are putting the styrofoam inlays. These are 5.5 inches, and these are 7 1/4 inches. The 5 1/2 will get our broken stone liner stacked on top of it to create a cantilevered edge on these steps. So I'll get that together and show you exactly what I'm talking about. It is going to look really cool. Put the last one in, and these squeeze clamps. Okay, so there is my cantilevered edge, broken stone up top, recessed back here. This is all buried down here. That's low enough. I think we are ready. A couple more rebar, a couple of 8-footers. We can put those in and tie them. Get these tied. We're going to put some rebar underneath, coming out to meet our sidewalk. Tom's getting our height. Do you have the tape up there? Yeah, right here. No, just for you. You're taping on top of the blue. Okay, so we have 2% from the door out here, and that same pitch follows all the way down. We don't want any water laying on these steps. Wiggle those in. Probably, well, maybe it'll work. Yep. Put one in the bottom step, one in the number 2 step, and we'll cut a couple more going up there. Okay, a little bit of foam left. We'll get this cleaned up. Still no rain, just smoky. I'm excited. We've never done this. We still need to finish this corner, Tom. Did you wait on that for a reason?
Yeah, do you have some short?
Yeah, I have it. Okay, I got it. Mixer is almost here. White siding, black concrete. Even if you get a little splash on it, how do you wipe it off, huh? It'll just mark it. So put this right down to our tape line. They'd probably appreciate a piece of tape over the doorbell so we quit setting it off. I think we're a little too high though, Tom. All right. There we go. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Okay, good. Cut you, what, about a foot piece? And some more bracing. Good. You have another angle brace for that, 2x4. So we just added 4 across the bottom. I did 2 more off the sides. I packed the bottom full of dirt and debris. Just look, and you know what could go wrong. We have 3 screws in each of our risers. They're not coming out. Our bracing to pins. I mean, geez, a lot has to go wrong for this to push or blow apart. I think we need a little bit more in this corner. That panel there is a little bit light, so let's get some bracing on that. And since the mixer's not here, we will just keep bracing. Brace, and more brace. One thing I want to talk about real quick before the mixer gets here and gets noisy. We have a lot of weight out here. Now that'll be tied into a sidewalk. Again, additional weight. This is all fill here. It's been here about a year. But it's 15 feet of fill. Compacted, whatever. We're rebarred in high and low. if these settle a little bit, we're going to crack right on top of this corner right here. So I am 8.5 inches, 8 3/8 back. So we're going to put a tool cut right above that. That way, if this settles a 1/4 of an inch or 2 inches, it'll crack right above this, right in our tool cut. And it would really have to sink before a repair would be needed. But that's what I'm going to do, because in 6 months, I don't want to see a hairline crack across here. And I have a feeling that would happen if we don't do something. So tool cut, I already forgot my number. Write this number down for me. Let's do 8 3/8. 8 3/8 back from that, tool cut. Center of the door out to that, then we're going to saw cut right down the center of these. Okay, let me get off of here. Okay, enough talking, mixer will be here. That is all black, no additives in that. A mist of water. We're pouring steps, we don't want it too wet. So we'll go to full rev here, full mix. Go. This is what it looks like from on top of a cement truck. Get them in there a little bit more, we can eliminate that second chute. I think we're going to have to. Want to fold it up for now? Let's fold it up before it gets off. You want to bring them in more? Watch his front tire. Is he good to come in? Okay.
That's good tire.
Look at it sinking. I feel like I'm going to crash right into the house. It's the overdig for the sewer.
Let's go back to this.
You think it'll come down though? Scrape it. Okay. Well, let's start there. I might have to jump out here and run a shovel. Let's see. I'd rather do some videoing right now. Dylan will come up and run the camera, or Elliot. I'm talking about you. I said to the guys a couple minutes ago, there's going to be some standing around, hopefully, and if we get busy, it'll be a bad thing. You're just going under it, right? That way when the concrete falls in the hole and splashes, it doesn't hit all this. Pretty dark. Concrete coming down. I just heard a creak. I don't even have any weight on it yet. Alright, keep her coming. Give me a float. Let me have this space. I'll get them down. I know. We got some weight in here now. Okay, we're just taking our time. Keep hitting it with the vibrator. Now that we have all the weight on one side, I really want to be careful. I'd rather it come up nice and even, but you can see he's sinking about 1.5 foot over there. Okay. Those are all going good. See all the splashing we caught. Okay, there it is, all poured. Just making our way down it. How do we do? Can we see anything yet? A lot of braces still in the way. I think they stayed straight. They're real nice and straight. Okay, good. That's it, Kenny, we're done. All right, concrete's been on the ground about 15-20 minutes, all cleaned up. It is not wasting any time. We put color in it, so that always heats it up a little bit. So be ready for that if you're adding color to concrete. It usually sets up a little bit faster. Trying to fit right under the brace. There we go. Down to my mark. Hammer yet? Thank you. Yeah. What's up?
Do you need a hammer? What's up? Watch that bottom block. This whole corner.
Your corner fell off?
So, because that block, be careful pulling.
Okay. Good. Thanks for the warning.
I don't know if I gotta cut that.
Well, we could grind them off.
Yeah.
That's no problem.
I think I can get better.
Oh, is that gorgeous looking? Hey, Dylan, can you clean them up now? Those liners?
Yeah.
Okay. We may be jumping the gun here because that's really soft.
Alright, well we can at least go and get cut under the middle or something.
We'll see what happens here. I like to keep pushing forward. We have about 2 1/4 inches on an angle, just cutting all the way under the riser. Okay, 1, 2, 3 done, 2 to go. Now these we cut under, and I just push down. Since I cut that bevel on them, these come out pretty easy. Use 2 hands. Pretty easy. That's what we're looking for. Clear. Nice. Okay, that's what it's like once we pull the 2x8 off. And we have these little chunks in here that come out. Voila. Okay, camera is about dead. I'll try and make this quick. I don't have time to run down to the truck. Okay. So we troweled these smooth. Now we have a damp sponge, just etching the surface. These you can do a couple different ways. You can do swirls, or you can do straight. The sample that the homeowner had out here was straight, so we're just going to match that. Okay, coming together nicely. Now we just have to hit the top landing. How about that for a set of steps? We're going to run a saw cut right down the center. Whew. Stressful, stressful, stressful. So all of our corners come out real nice. And this little bit here. A little bit under here yet.
Yeah, you want to check it back there?
Okay, ready to go in the house? This concrete's very hard right now, but the sponges just etch it and give it a real nice soft, non-slippery surface. You want to do the swirls in these up here and straight everywhere else. Change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, kind of neat. If you see Jason, ask him. Okay, I'll be back to this in a second. Getting the sidewalk run, straight sidewalk. Remember our ribbon of stone coming around the outside is a border. We're going to do a border right in the center, 5.5 inches wide, 5.5 every 4 feet, right on, right on down the sidewalk. I'm just picking the last one up to our height. That blue line is 7.25 inches down to match all the rises of the steps. So every 4 foot, 1/2 inch, there'll be a recessed 1.5 by 5.5. Decorative rocks coming down the side and across the middle. Across the middle, they'll be laying on concrete. That way our rebar can go from pad to pad. So how are we getting concrete from there to here? 2 wheelbarrows, each square, all the way around. Everybody in for tomorrow? Heck yeah. He's happy. All right. See you in the morning. Pouring this, forming the driveway. We're holding off on the driveway. They're going to put heat tubes in it, and we're pumping it from the street.